What's the chow chin chows, Lanturn Joe here, and welcome to an Egglock submission video for me. I know you never thought you were going to see one of these from me this early in my channel, but I thought, what the hell, I might as well give this a try. This is rather fun. But I want you guys to do me a huge favour. I don't know if you can do this for me, but please like, favourite, and retweet this video as many times as you can to as many people as you can. But I don't have a lot of subscribers right now, and the ability for me to do this Egglock is going to be hard if I don't get a lot of eggs. Now, to get a lot of eggs, I feel like I need to tweet the bigger YouTubers and get them on my side, get them sending eggs, get their subscribers sending eggs to me so we can have the most amazing Egglock in the world. So, how do you send me eggs for my Pokemon Diamond and Pearl co-op Egglock with Mrs. Maker-chan 1? That's right, I'll be doing a video with Mrs. Maker-chan 1. This entire series is going to be done with her as a co-op. So how this is going to work is you're going to get my visual on my channel, you're going to get the audio from our videos on both of our channels, and you'll get her visual on her channel. Meaning, in other words, if you want to see how well she's doing, you can go and see it on her channel. If you want to see how well I'm doing, probably not that well, but you can go and see it on my channel. And that's how we're doing this, hopefully, I think. I don't know, we haven't really discussed it that much, but, you know, she was more like, do you want to do an Egglock? And I said, okay, sure, I'm game if you are. And that's really how the conversation went over Twitter, because, you know, 140 characters and all that. But anyway, how do you send me an egg? Well, you go to your internet provider, you go to your Internet Explorer thing, you go to Google Chrome and stuff like that, and you go on Google and you search for Pokémon. Pokémon is a program that makes Pokemon. So you can use this to send me eggs in my upcoming Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Egglock. And once you have Pokémon, you download it, and then you unzip it and you put it on your desktop. When it's open, it should look like this. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to send me the lowest form of the Pokemon you want to send me. For example, this Pokémon has it defaulted that it wants to send me an Abomasnow. Now, if you were to send me an Abomasnow, I would say that is illegal. So if you send me a Snover, that is fine. Send me a Snover, not an Abomasnow. Send me a Sneasel, not a Weavile. Send me a Murkrow, not a Haunchcrow. Send me the lowest form of the Pokemon you want to send me, and then send it as an egg, and I'll try and evolve it in the Egglock to the Pokemon you want to see it as. So I will try that, and we'll see what happens. But for this demo purposes here, I'm going to be sending the Pokemon that I always send during Egglocks. I'm going to be sending a Chinchou, because Chinchou is my favourite Pokemon in the... Chinchou is the pre-evolution to my favourite Pokemon in the whole world, our mascot Pokemon, Lanturn. So we're going to send a Chinchou here. We're going to send a Chinchou to Mrs. Maker-chan 1, and she's probably going to enjoy this Chinchou for her Egglock. So we're going to call the Chinchou a nickname, and we're going to call it Criminal. Now, when the Egglock starts, I will tell you why the name Criminal is important to me, and it is the name I will always name my Lanturns and Chinchous. So Criminal is the nickname I will be giving this Chinchou. So there we go, Criminal. And we want to tick the box so it makes sure it stays nicknamed and doesn't go to some stupid Japanese characters. Now we want to pick the experience. The experience needs to say 0. And now we want to pick a nature. The nature that I'm going to pick for my Chinchou is Calm, because Calm is a special defense. It ups the special defense whilst lowering the attack, and Chinchou doesn't need to worry about its attack, and it has amazing special defense in the first place. Now, if your Pokemon needs an item to evolve, send me the item. I'll try to use the item to evolve the Pokemon. I don't know how Diamond and Pearl works with that kind of idea, but I'll give it a try. Now, happiness. This needs to be kept at 0 for me to be able to hatch your eggs immediately. I'll probably have a fast catch codes on anyway, but, you know, this would help as well. Now, what you need to do here with the abilities is you need to make sure that I have an illegal ability that the Pokemon that you're sending me can learn. So I know that Chinchou can learn Volt Absorb. So I'm going to give him Volt Absorb. There we go. Now, origin, we want to send it from Pearl. There we go. So you can either pick Diamond or Pearl, and that will send it. That will say it's from those games, and it can be used in those games. Now at the bottom here, you want to pick as Egg. You can go ahead and pick a shiny as well, but I don't really like shiny Chinchou, so I'm not going to be doing that. I will be making it female though, because I like I like the female Pokemon. I like Chinchou as a female. It's a really good Pokemon there. And you can go ahead and give me Pokerus if you want. So you don't have to, but it would be nice if you did. I don't really know that much about Pokerus, so I'm going to leave that blank. Now, we want to make sure this game is set to Diamond and Pearl. So in the options section of the top of the screen, we want to make sure it's set to Diamond and Pearl. There we go. It's now set to Diamond and Pearl, so we can have this illegal Pokemon here. Now this is the section where it's about location and stuff like that. This doesn't really matter, but you can do it as you want. I'm going to be doing it as level 1. So I was met at level 1 in a dive ball, and it was met anywhere you want to meet it. So I'm going to say daycare couple, and it's going to be, there you go, Egg Power Park Event / Shaman. And there we go. So we now have an official egg. It is now an illegal egg. It is now a legal egg, sorry. And now we want to mess about with the stats, so it makes it look perfect. Now, I don't know that much about stats. If you do know anything about stats, feel free to put in the stats that you want to send me of the Pokemon you want to send me. So if you do know what is a good stat for the said Pokemon you want to send me, feel free to do that. That would be really cool of you. I don't know that much about stats, so I will be trying to randomize the stats to make it look as good as I can get it. So I want to make sure the special defense is rather good. I want to make sure the special defense is like the highest stat we have here. So I'll be randomizing a few times to make sure that is the case. There we go. Special defense is quite high on that one, but I don't think it's highest. I want it high. That one looks pretty good. And we want to randomize the EVs in the exact same way. So we want to make sure the special defense is quite high. So that one looks pretty good to me. And now we want to do moves. Now we want to make sure the moves are legal. Now to do this, you go to the Pokemon database or any Pokemon area where you know how to make the movesets. So for me, I'm using Pokemon database here. You will see this link in the description along with a few other links as well. How to get a hold of Pokegen, how to get a hold of my email address, how to get a hold of Mr. Chan1's email address, and all that other stuff in the description. I'm going to make sure that is all put in the description for you guys to enjoy this Egglocke and send me eggs and send Mrs. Chan1 eggs as well. Now I want legal moves, and so level 1 moves and any egg moves that he learns. These are, to me, legal moves. I don't really care about TMs. I don't really care about what moves he will learn. I care about moves that they have at level 1 and egg moves. So what I want to do is I want to find out what moves that he has at level 1. So we can see that he has a Supersonic and he has Bubble at level 1. So we want to put Supersonic. There it is, Supersonic. And we want to put Bubble. There we go. So we want to put Supersonic and Bubble. We know that these are Chinchou's level 1 moves. And now we want to make sure we have some egg moves to go with this. Now I know that Chinchou can learn Amnesia. And Amnesia is a really good move to put on a Chinchou. So there you go, Amnesia. And I also know that Chinchou can learn Psybeam. So I'm going to put that on there because it's quite an overpowered move for him to have at level 1. And it is an egg move on Chinchou. So I'm going to put Psybeam up there. Now you can put any egg moves up there as long as they're for a legal move that the Pokemon you want to send me can learn. And everything else should be fine. Then the final tab here doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure it will change once I have hatched the egg to my trainer details, so we don't need to worry about this. But we need to go back to the main tab, and then we need to click the F button. This helps us find a legal Pokemon of those stats. Now it may change a few stats here and there and everywhere, but it'll make the stats legal. It'll make this Pokemon very much legal. So we want to click search here, and it's found as a Pokemon, so that's brilliant. And we want to make sure that Pokemon is what we want. So there we go, we have a Chinchou. Then we want to go over to here, over to these boxes here, and we want to click on one of these boxes with the right click button, and we want to click set. So there we go, we have our egg. And then what we want to do is save our egg. Now to save our egg, we go to the file menu here, and we go to save Pokemon from tabs. Then we save the name of the Pokemon we want to send. Now we save it as the nickname. So we're going to save it as Criminal here, because I'm sending myself a Chinchou. Oh, I'm sending Mr. Maker-chan 1 a Chinchou. So we're going to put that Criminal, and we're going to, since I've already done this in a test run, I'm going to be calling this Chinchou 1. Criminal 1. Because I want to make sure it worked properly, and there we go. So we click save, and that is that. We have a legal egg for the Egglocke coming up very, very soon on the channel. So if you're excited and you want to enjoy this Egglocke, then feel free to like, comment and subscribe. Make sure to like and favorite this video and get it out there to as many people as you can. That way I get as many eggs as possible, and that way it becomes a brilliant Egglocke. Also, make sure to tweet at big YouTubers like King Nappy, Pair of Exiles, One Interval, and Game Boy Luke, and all the other big YouTubers as you can get hold of to send me eggs, or to get their subscribers to send me eggs. That way I have more eggs, and this becomes more enjoyable. Because the more eggs I have, the more enjoyable this is, and the more fun it is for you guys and for me. So until next time, and until this Egglockes officially starts, I've been Lanturn Joe. Go and check out the channel in the description of Mrs. Maker-chan 1. She makes good Pokemon videos and she's really fun. And until next time, I'm out.